Marwan Barghouti. First of all, I think that the video that we also has been shocking to us as a family. We understand my father's position and what he represents to the Palestinian people and to the people who support the Palestinian cause around the world. But as his son, I'm concerned. It's rude and I don't know how to express my feelings towards how the Israeli fascist government thinks to post a video trying to show my father as being humiliated, as being weak. But I think all over the world, everyone saw that this is a relationship between an oppressed and an oppressor. And my father represents not himself, he represents all the Palestinian political prisoners who in the last 2 years have been going through some of the ugliest tactics in modern history. We have lost tens, if not hundreds, of Palestinian political prisoners who have been either killed, medically neglected to death, or starved to death even. My father stood tall in facing the oppression. And this is not the first attempt by the Israeli government to show weakness on my father. My father has been struggling against the Israeli occupation forces and occupation regime for more than 50 years. 50 years ago, he stood as a teenager when he was imprisoned the first time at the age of 15. Since then, he spent more than 30 years of his life in Israeli prisons. Many of these years were in solitary confinement. 7 years of his life were in exile outside of Palestine. So you're talking about someone who has a track record of not getting broken regardless of what they use against him. I want to note that my father in the last 2 years has been targeted by the Israeli prison authority. By the end of 2023, he was sent to solitary confinement. He has been assaulted multiple times in the end of 2023, March of 2024, and lastly in September of 2024. And that was the most dangerous and vicious assault against him, where they dragged him into an area with no camera surveillance. They tried to beat him up and which got him he passed out for hours bleeding. He got injured in his forehead, in his ear, and he got some of his ribs broken back then. And he told his lawyer that that was an assassination attempt by the Israeli regime. All of us, a month ago, we saw a video circulating of an Israeli captive in Gaza. Everyone in the Western media and Western governments, they lost their minds of how he lost weight and how he looked and so on. We would like the same energy to be put on the Palestinian political prisoners. My father doesn't represent himself. He represents thousands and thousands of Palestinian political prisoners who are going through some of the most vicious and ugliest tactics in modern history. We want the same energy. We want to provide him with protection, because this is a clear violation of humanitarian laws, a clear threat towards his life. We want to provide him with that protection.